You love baked mac and cheese, a macaroni pie that's packed with flavor. It can be baked with one type of cheese or more than one type, more for you to savor. Hi guys! Today I'll show you how I usually bake macaroni and cheese using elbow macaroni and yellow cheddar cheese along with a bit of this and that, and I'm not making a cheese sauce. Are you ready? Let's cook the elbow macaroni in a full pot of boiling water with salt for about 8 to 10 minutes or al dente. You want the macaroni to be tender but still firm. While the pasta is cooking, grate the cheddar cheese and set it aside. If you want to use another type of cheese like pepper jack cheese, white or sharp cheddar, or mozzarella, grate them and set aside. You will need enough cheese to cover the top of the pasta and some to mix with the macaroni. When the pasta is cooked, drain the water. Transfer the pasta to a large mixing bowl, add garlic butter and stir. Then drop in a tablespoon of my homemade green seasoning blend. I'll leave the link to this in the description box below. Stir it. That's right. Let out some of that heat. In a separate bowl, add the 2 eggs. I like to remove the white stringy parts from the egg before whisking, so go ahead and whisk the eggs. When you're finished, add the eggs to the macaroni and give it a good stir to combine. Now drop in some of that grated cheese to the warm pasta and stir. Next, measure half a cup of evaporated milk, then add this to the macaroni and stir to combine all the ingredients once again. If you're using more pasta, then add more milk and cheese to make it creamier. Place the macaroni into a baking dish, sprinkle the leftover cheese over all the pasta, and be sure to cover the ends as well. I just love the end piece. Oh gosh, I can taste it already. Anyway, at this point, you can spread a little breadcrumbs over the cheese. Some persons sprinkle the breadcrumbs as is, while others mix the breadcrumbs with melted butter or pop it in the oven for a little color before sprinkling it over the cheese. But I didn't use any breadcrumbs in this recipe. This reminds me of my friend Patsy, who would say, "Whatever floats your boat, honey, so do what pleases you." Pop the baking dish into the oven at 350 degrees for about 55 minutes, or until the side of the pasta starts to separate from the dish and the top is brown. My baking time is longer because of how I cook the pasta. If your macaroni was cooked softer in the beginning, no problem, just reduce the amount of baking time. Once baked, remove the baking dish from the oven and set aside to cool. Do you see the cheese in the grooves? Once cooled, cut the macaroni pie into smaller serving portions and serve this scrumptious baked mac and cheese. Macaroni pie is a Caribbean delight, not only on Sundays but any day. My children and godchildren look forward to this, and it's always my pleasure to cook it for them. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos.